Do you have a Star Wars joke to tell us?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
What is Han Solo's favorite enemy?
What is his favorite enemy?
Boba Fett. On the toilet.
Hey toy fans, so we're here with another review, and I've got a guest with me today. Got E-Bud here, he's going to be helping me out. Speaking of, so what do you have?
So I have, a 12-inch Queen Amidala.
Here, you want to hold it up for us to see? And that was from the episode 1 line. Now, the reason why he has this 12-inch Queen Amidala and he made a Han Solo, that's pretty good.
No, I didn't make it.
Oh.
I found it.
You
like
found
this.
it. Okay.
Found it like this.
So what I'm bringing to you, and it's kind of like it's been like one of those weird things I thought about. It's like, I'll just keep it in package and I'll resell it one day. And I was like, these things only sell for about $20 on eBay. And that's if they're turning a profit. I got this as a gift, I think either a year ago or 2 years ago.
Can I see it?
Sure. Actually, I'm about to turn it around for everybody to see. And so this is a part of the Star Wars Forces of Destiny line. And if I remember correctly, on the Forces of Destiny, it was only just female hero characters from Star Wars. So there was, of course, Princess Leia, who is our classic female hero. You had Rey, and then I think Sabine. I'm trying to remember who else they came out with.
Dad,
several characters.
I have these.
Yeah, you have Stormtroopers. But here, let's hold it up. So this was the Princess Leia Forces of Destiny. This is the Platinum edition. So it's Princess Leia with the R2d2. And going out of the gate already, there's something I'm noticing about this. I had to look up a picture online of Princess Leia with R2d2 because looking at this, do you notice something?
Can I see?
Sure. Let's just say she's squatting really, really, really low to get to that R2d2 unit. It's one of those. Well, yeah, she's got a base and everything. It's one of those where it's like, that R2 feels like it's only like knee high. And in reality, the droid actually came up to her hips. So that's something we're going to look at. I'm wondering if the old school 12-inch figure was better.
It was like...
But we're going to do a live opening. But before we get into that live opening, if you haven't liked this channel... No. Let me redo that. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Hit that like button below. Be sure to comment down below, as I love commenting back to you all. If you've noticed that so far, I don't think I've missed any comments so far, and I'm trying to keep it that way. And hit that bell for notifications so you can be up to date to whatever we do on the channel. So, what do you say? You want to take us out?
Bye-bye.
No, we're not leaving. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Okay, so... First off, looking at the packaging here. So we've got the Star Wars Forces of Destiny box. Now, this is a deluxe packaging. So instead of the normal Force Destiny, which had this coloring down here and this logo work, we actually had those on card, where this is a full-size box. And what's cool about the box is it's got this kind of detail here that shows like the hallway that she was in. The maintenance hallway that had that kind of type of detail and decal work in there. And then you get another picture in the back of that hallway, which is a nice kind of display. So if you didn't want to open this is a beautiful piece for display. It's really cool, though it does take up quite a bit of room. We also see that she's posed here with R2d2, and then there's also a stand displayed, and then she has her sporting blaster and a Stormtrooper Blaster included with her. So she's got plenty of accessories. Now, let's flip it on over to the back. Now on the back we get, instead of getting like a picture of the toy just as a toy, we're getting like action shots, like photographic shots of pictures of the toys in different sequences, which I like. because I think for me, I like it because it reminds me of what a lot of the toy photo artists are doing, where they're taking the toys and putting them into situations where we have like scenes from the movie, and I think that that's really, really cool. So that's all that we had to say really about the box. The box looks really cool. It's a really nice box. It's put together really well, but the box isn't going to tell us anything else about it. We need to get this out.
Yeah.
And get to play in.
Yay!
Okay, so she is basically unboxed at this point, and what I wanted to start with is I actually want to start with Princess Leia. Now, one of the things that I noticed, her hair is already starting to come unraveled. So, it doesn't look like there's anything that can pull the hair out so you can roll it back up. It just seems to be kind of rolled, and it is easy to get wispies really quick. So, this rooted hair that is rolled up some way in there. So, that's something to keep in mind. The outfit looks really great. So, she's got this really nice, episode 4 white gown outfit and a really detailed belt as well. If you look, you've got the silver and the white, does the drop on there. And something I noticed about the face is relatively generic. So it doesn't look quite like Carrie Fisher, but looks a little bit more as kind of like a cartoon version of Carrie Fisher that is princessed out, which is what Disney's going for in this particular mold. Now, the outfit has this hole in the back, so I'm guessing that if you traded this out with another Princess Leia that had a ponytail, you'd be able to have the ponytail go through the hood. So I think that's the reason they have that.
Ponytail.
Now, let's break down the articulation on this. You've got that hinged head, and it's hinged actually kind of at a bit of a slant, so it makes the head turn look a little weird. I personally would have liked to have had that on a ball joint. I think that would have been better. You do have the ball hinged arms in the shoulders, so you've got that, ball hinged elbows, and ball hinged hands, which makes it really nice for wrist articulation. There's no ab crunch or even chest rotation in the chest portion, so the body is one solid piece. But you do have ball hinged hips, ball hinged knees, and then nothing on the feet. The feet are actually plain. Now, to make it easy, they have slits that go all the way down to the heel for the boots. And this is really meant for you to be able to change out the clothing on this Princess Leia with probably like the indoor Princess Leia that also has the complete clothing change. Now, with that, you've got 2 blasters. So you've got her sporting blaster, and I think that looks great. Look at that detail in there. It's a good sporting blaster, and it actually fits in her hand pretty well. Now, on her hand, she does have one hand that has a trigger finger. The other hand has a suggested trigger finger. Let's see if I can get a really good pic of that. Not really. It's kind of got a hint of one, but it doesn't actually trigger onto anything. The other accessory she has is that Stormtrooper Blaster, and it has a little paint application on there. So it looks good. This is a type of blaster that we really wanted to get detail-wise when we got the 12-inch dolls back in the day for Power of the Force 2. So let's see, that fits in her hand, so she can double fist it. Bad Stormtroopers! Okay. She also comes with this stand. Now this stand is pretty interesting. It's got Star Wars logo on there, and then it has a bit of a saddle. And how this works, I kind of prefer this stand. Pull up her dress here. This actually fits right into here on the body to hold her up. So that way you can put her feet down as she stands nicely on this stand and doesn't really fall off too well. So I kind of like that saddle version of the stand. I think that works really, really cool. Great posability on this. And then lastly, she comes with the R2d2 unit. Now, looking at the R2d2 to her side, one of the things I happened to notice that I was kind of a little bummed about was this R2d2 is really small. I looked at the footage, and actually when she bends down, R2d2 really comes up to her waist, so R2d2 is a lot bigger. But this one is pretty small, and I believe this one came from a Force Awakens pack that had like C-3PO and like BB-8 in it. With this one, R2d2 does have head articulation. He also has that leg articulation that goes all the way around. There's nothing stopping it, but there's no angle articulation and there's no wheels on it, so it doesn't roll. It's just kind of a static piece.
Dad?
Yeah.
Wait, do you think I'm sticking out my tongue? Wait.
Nope, that's your bottom lip. I can tell because it's stinky. Alright, now let's put Queen Amidala up here. Originally, I thought the Forces of Destiny dolls, I thought they were 12 inches, and they are not. They actually are about a 10-inch figure line, so they're a lot smaller. So initially, I was going to say that I thought that the 12-inch R2D2 would have looked better. That would have actually come up to here on her, so it would have been too big. So they would need an in-between size to get that size correct for R2D2. Here's your Queen Amidala back. Now, this figure is available online. I've seen it both on Amazon, I've seen it on eBay. There's tons of listings of them on eBay. Force of Destiny dolls, they came out in 2017 by Hasbro, and you can still see them. Like, you can find some of these at the 5 and Below store on the card package, maybe not the deluxe figure, but they're out there. And they're fairly priced. They're not going to be anything that's too crazy. So if you happen to go looking for this, good luck with the toy hunt. This episode of Tay Gun was sponsored by Marvin Dog Media. To learn more about Marvin Dog Media, visit www.marvindogmedia.com. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below to let YouTube know that you like what I'm making. And be sure to hit that bell notification so you get updates to future content.